Why are Ricky's habits described as slovenly? Because he just threw his belongings all over the place. What household chores did the butler robot take over? Cooking, cleaning and ironing. What does the old dog mean by he caught it red-handed? It means to catch a person in the act of doing something wrong. Here, sir. I did not know it was bothering you. What does the robot mean? The robot was programmed in such a way to collect all the unwanted things. So, he was picking up Ricky's clothes from floor and sending them to needy people. What changes came about in Ricky's behavior? Ricky decided to become a maximum efficiency boy. He put real care into how he treated his things. He kept them tidy and made sure he didn't have more than what was necessary. And he took a leaf out the robot's book. With his pocket money, he began to help people and buy needful things for them.
Activity 1A. These are some of the events that are described in the story. Read them carefully. 1. Ricky searches for his missing t-shirt and football. 2. Ricky's parents purchase the butler robot. 3. Ricky complains to his parents about the butler robot. 4. Ricky's mother gives him chores to do around the house. 5. Ricky starts taking better care of his possessions. 6. Ricky decides to become a maximum efficiency boy. 7. Ricky wakes up to find his room perfectly clean and tidy. 8. Ricky follows the butler robot around the house to spy on it. 9. Ricky catches the butler robot red-handed. 10. Ricky becomes ashamed of how he treated his belongings. Arrange the events in order. 1. Ricky's parents purchase the butler robot. 2. Ricky's mother gives him chores to do around the house. 3. Ricky wakes up to find his room perfectly clean and tidy. 4. Ricky searches for his missing t-shirt and football. 5. Ricky follows the butler robot around the house to spy on it. 6. Ricky catches the butler robot red-handed. 7. Ricky complains to his parents about the butler robot. 8. Ricky becomes ashamed of how he treated his belongings. 9. Ricky starts taking better care of his possessions. 10. Ricky decides to become a maximum efficiency boy.
B. Write a paragraph using the events described above. Ricky's parents purchase the butler robot. His mother gives him chores to do around the house. He wakes up to find his room perfectly clean and tidy and searches for his missing t-shirt and football. He follows the butler robot around the house to spy on it. He catches the butler robot red-handed and then he complains to his parents about the butler robot. He becomes ashamed of how he treated his belongings. He starts taking better care of his possessions. He decides to become a maximum efficiency boy. Activity 2. We saw a change in Ricky's behavior at the end. Write them below. Before. Ricky was messy and careless. He cared for nothing. He thought that robot was misprogrammed. He didn't help others. He was not an efficient boy. After. Ricky became more careful of his belongings. He cared for everything. He understood that the robot was programmed well. He began to help others with his pocket money. He became an efficient boy. Activity 3. Ricky tells his best friend Robin about the robot that his father bought. Write the conversation between Ricky and Robin. Ricky, hey, you won't believe what happened. My father bought a robot. Robin, is it true? How was it? Ricky, it was good. But I was ashamed in front of the robot. Robin, how Ricky? Tell me. Ricky, the first day the robot cleaned my room neatly. But my favorite t-shirt and football were missing. Robin, so, where can you find it? Ricky, I thought like that. But it is missing and I didn't get it. Then I spied the robot, and he put my dress on a pile of clothes in the storeroom. Robin, oh Ricky. That's a fault. You should complain to your parents. Ricky, I complained. But my father didn't accept that. Robin, but why Ricky? Ricky, because he said a robot is a wonderful machine, and it is not misprogrammed. The robot heard my complaints and the robot said to me, the robot is programmed to collect all the unwanted things in the house. When I heard that, I became ashamed. Robin, oh. You didn't remove your messy habit. Ricky, but now onwards, I will be a good boy. Activity 4A. Read the following part from the story. Father, a robot is a wonderful device. Look at the things it can do. Ricky, I don't think so. He is doing more harm than good. Father, you are wrong, Ricky. You don't understand how a robot works. Ricky, I can't agree with you. A robot will be a big problem if it is not properly programmed. Pick out expressions from the passage which show disagreement. I don't think so. He is doing more harm than good. I can't agree with you. Absolutely not. You are wrong. Activity 4B. Now let's find out what Athul and Anju have to say about robots. Athul, I think robots are awesome. They can do so many things that humans cannot. Anju, yes, Athul, I agree they can do cool stuff, but there are some downsides to them too. Athul, I totally get that, but let's talk about the advantages first. Robots can work 24/7 without getting tired. Anju, yeah, that's true. They can be like super helpers, especially in factories where they can make things faster. Athul, exactly. And they can go to places that are too dangerous for people, like the deep sea or outer space. Anju, I see your point, but what about robots taking jobs away from people? Athul, you have a good point there. That can be a disadvantage. But they can also create new jobs in the field of robotics. Anju, that's true, but not everyone can afford robots. They can be expensive to build and maintain. Athul, I agree, cost can be a problem. But think about how they can help differently abled people. Anju, yeah, that's a great advantage. Robots can improve lives in many ways. The sentences above show agreement and disagreement. Write the sentences which express agreement and disagreement in the box below. Agreement. I agree they can do cool stuff. I think robots are awesome. Robots can work 24/7 without getting tired. They can be like super helpers, especially in factories where they can make things faster. But they can also create new jobs in the field of robotics. Disagreement. But there are also some downsides. But what about robots taking jobs away from people? That's true, but not everyone can afford robots. They can be expensive to build and maintain. Activity 5. Let us conduct a debate in the class on we cannot live without mobile phones. Form 2 groups. Group A can support the argument and Group B can oppose it. You may fix a moderator for the debate. You can use these hints. Let us list the important points from Group A and Group B. Use. Easier and faster communication. Easy to transfer money. Navigate the location. Educational videos. Clear doubts in Google search. Watching movie. Abuse. Wastes time. Poor eyesight. Sleeplessness. Lack of concentration. Addiction. Affects face-to-face communication.